Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Selena here. If you're new, welcome! So in today's video, I really want to do a stockpile organization video slash pantry organization video. I really love doing these kinds of things just because I feel some sort of satisfaction in a sense when organizing my pantry or, you know, my stockpile. I love doing it. I have a little bit of OCD in a sense too, so yeah. Let's start this video. So I have here the stockpile. I might do another video of the pantry just so you guys can get an idea. That one's going to be a smaller space so you guys can see how I fit certain things in there. And let's start with the stockpile. Figured if I do this video because Christmas is just around the corner, a lot of you guys may be shopping for food and stuff like that to get ready to prepare for Christmas Day. This would be an awesome video because we do the exact same thing. We just stockpile whatever we need. I'm going to start off with how I organize this. So the top is where all the light foods will be. So here we have some lasagna, mac and cheese. These here are like flaxseed and stuff like that. So this is flaxseed. So all the light, not too heavy foods we put at the top. And then at the bottom, so the rest, so I'd say like, so from here down we have all the heavy foods. So I put all the cans and stuff like that at the bottom here because this tends to be very heavy, and when you stack a lot of them at once it could weigh down the cupboard and whatnot. So I don't know how sturdy this is, so I don't want to overweigh it just in case, and I don't want it to fall. So as well, when you're stocking your cupboards in your kitchen, do the same thing because you don't know how heavy these cans can get, and when you're stocking a whole bunch of them at once. So it's better just to be safe and stock them at the bottom shelving units that you may have in your kitchen. The olive oils and stuff like that, because this is glass, it's better to stock it at the bottom. I think we'll just start the video, shall we? So what I like to do normally is I like to clear out the area that I'm working with first. So I'm going to take out all of this stuff. I'm going to start by putting maybe these cookies, because cookies are fairly light. Probably put these at the top here. And I know these were bought all at once, so I'm not going to check the best before dates or whatever, but I'm going to get to that in a little bit. So what I like to do normally is if I'm stocking foods that we use a lot, or I know we're going to be having a lot, like cookies for example, we don't eat them all the time, but for example, if we're doing a big Christmas thing and we might need a lot of these, I like to organize them by date and the best before date, first in and first out. For any of you guys that used to work at a fast food place, because I used to work at Tim Hortons, and what they used to tell us is that whatever was first in, it needs to be first to come out, because that's by the best before date. When it expires, it's better to bring it out before you stockpile and get the next one. First in, first out. Put these granola bars here as well, fairly light. This is kind of heavy, so I might put this, leave it maybe here or here. This is light. But since we don't use this a lot, like we may have this for our, you know, depending on COVID restrictions, if we're allowed to have a big Christmas dinner or not. This might be for the kids. If I'll leave it on the side just because you never know, right? As you can see, I'm starting to move things, just shuffling them over, because I usually try to do this every couple months, so I try to organize it just so I know what was brought in, what was brought out. So I already kind of did this like a few months ago, so that's why I'm just kind of just shuffling it over there. So this is where all the heavy stuff comes into play, where all the heavy things will go. Canned at the very, very bottom right here, along with the olive oil. So here I would probably put all the liquids and stuff like that. Maybe it would be a good idea. At this point, looks like I'm gonna have to clear like probably this whole entire thing out. So when I'm gonna start doing that, I'll just show you guys. Then I'll show you when it's a little emptier. Okay, so it's a little bit more clear now, as you can see. My liquids. And I find when you organize things where you can see them, you know exactly what you need, what you're low on, You know, and it's just easier to keep track of things, because if it's all cluttered, like as you can see on the bottom, it's kind of hard to see what you have, what you don't have, what things you may need to stock up more on, what you need to buy, because you don't want to be last minute thinking, okay, I think I have it, I do, but then you come back and you're like, oh, I don't, because I can't even see it. So just be on the safe side. It's better just to organize it in a way it's easier to see and know exactly what you have. Coffee break. So what I like to do next, if I have a lot of like things that are just one items, I like to keep them in one row separately from everything else, just so I can see when I open the cupboard, I can see when I'm standing up from down, I can see, oh, okay, I think I just have one of these, one of these, one of these, and so far, just so it's easier to give you a visual and you're not looking and trying to like run in the cupboard and see, okay, what do I have, what I don't have. And that's why organization is so key, because especially during Christmas time where you want to do your shopping for your Christmas meals, or Thanksgiving for you Americans that are watching, it's easier to see and have it organized. So organizing cans is one of my favorite things to do. I don't know why. Any of you guys love organizing cans? I don't know. I just like how they stack up so perfectly. It's just great. It's just great. One thing I know, well, I noticed for myself here and my family as well, because I do a lot of the organization stuff, I've noticed that if things are stacked up like this, I noticed that it's probably because I just bought it and I put it in the front. So a lot of things that are in the back could be one of the older stuff. So you kind of just got to pull it to the front, and you know you got to use that first. Organized. I organize them by date, so the older ones are the ones that are like 3 years down the line, 2 years down the line, put them in the back. The ones that are gonna expire, best before date, I put them in the front. And there we have it. Ta-da! And it's Vanna White. As you can see, it is all organized. So as you saw, I put these that are the one items in a straight line. I put them from the tallest to shortest, so it's easier for us to see what we only have one of. Same with this one up here. And I try to keep it 2 to 3 rows, like 2 to 3 items per row, just so it's not too overbearing and too high where you can't even see what's behind, right? So yeah, that's my pantry little mini organization video. It turned out to be. Ooh. Ah. Nice and organized. As you can see, what I mentioned, when you look down below, you can see everything from here, so you know exactly what the back to the front is when it comes to the one items I was mentioning. And that concludes my video of the pantry organization video. I may take you right now to see what the other stockpile for the kitchen is. This is our mini backup kitchen, as you can see. And in here, there's a cupboard, little mini cupboard of extra storage that we have. I can make another video of how I organize this one, because it is much smaller space, but you can definitely utilize the small spaces as well you have in your house. So I'll definitely take a video of this one. If you guys really enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below what are some tactics and ideas that you guys use when organizing your stockpile or your pantry and your kitchen. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I see you guys in another video. Until next time, bye.